H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is it's my birthday. It's baby Friday and my birthday at the same time. I can't wait. I don't know if I've ever done a show on my birthday because I'm usually out of town or traveling or something like that. So I'm doing something. So, but I get a chance to share my birthday with y'all today. I can't wait. Thank you, Ricky Scott. Let me share the show right quick, Rick. Because sometimes I get so excited, I forget to share the show. So let me make sure. Oh, everybody, you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Man, I love y'all, man. Every one of y'all, man. My family. I mean, they just something else. Uh, it's just my family and friends. Let me share. Let's see. Let me share the show right quick. Share it. Share it with my friends right quick. But yeah, I am just glad that I'm able um, to be around and to be something and be, and with my right mind and be able to help and do, move this community forward, move this movement forward. I forget every time I ask you to share the show, it's not for me. I ain't doing it for the clicks. Somebody come on here the other day talking about how many he was on some show. He was on a show and Willie D show and he got this many. I don't care. I just want the right people to hear this. Y'all ain't never heard me about well, let's do it for the clicks. No, I'm doing it for the impact and the things that we doing in these people's lives. Otha Brown, what's up, baby? This the happy birthday edition. Thank you, Daryl Anderson. Thank you, Malcolm Hall. Thank you, Thad Moody. Thank you, Rod Wells. But I don't do it for the gram. I don't, I it's just it's a unique calling. And every time I think about it, that I'm here, young man that worked for me, worked with me, and he, having his funeral on this week, at the end of this week, Sunday or Monday or something like that, and young man too, you know what I'm saying? So he said, "I'm sorry, I've been missing the show. I've been my journey working out." Oh man, that's good. Oh, you say you've been on your journey working out. Put the earpiece in your ear, Malcolm, while you're working out. And what's up, D Holcomb? Put the earpiece in your ear, and then we'll go from there. You follow me? So, but it's just so much, man. I was just thinking about. I went by U of H yesterday to watch the basketball team practice. Amen. Amen. It's no coincidence why that team is just that good. Shout out to Eric Boone and everybody out there playing golf with him today. Shout out to all everybody out there playing golf. I hope I'm. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to get out there with y'all later because I got dinner at 6. So I'm not gonna be able to be out there with y'all later. So I'm gonna pass on golf today. I want to. I really, really want to. I tried to get up this morning, but I just couldn't. But thank you for your birthday wish, Big Coach. Thank you too. But I went to U of H practice yesterday, man. Oh my God. Y'all need to share the show. Let's go. Let me tell you something. I see why they win. They doing stuff in June and July. They building, putting in little components. And it's very intense. Sterling Creeks. I was at a U of H practice yesterday. Unbelievable. I mean, the towel guys and girls. If somebody hit that ground, first of all, if somebody hit the ground, take a charge, take something like that, everybody in the gym run toward them. I said, whoa. Like, y'all like a pack of wolves. Wow. I mean, like, they come from everywhere. I'm saying, wait, whoa. Then, in the way they wiping the floor up, dude, they wiping the floor up with the passion that the players are playing and the coaches are coaching. You know what? I bet you if I go up there and find a person in their what you call that room, where the mail come in the mail room. I bet you the people who lick the stamps and mail the letters out to y'all, I bet you them people just as intense as those people in the room. Kingston Fleming is a dude. Kingston Fleming is a dude, but he struggled. You're a freshman. He struggled like a freshman. He kept making. Hey, let me tell you something. I see why these guys just play so hard at the end of the. And what's my kid Sharp? Sharp ain't missed a shot yet. I was there for the whole practice. He ain't missed a damn shot yet. That's the one y'all said messed the game off. He said, I'm gonna shoot this thing next time. I'm finna go to the hole. I'm gonna do something different this time. But let me tell y'all something, man. U of H. Tony, what's up, baby? Thank you, man. Thank you. Tony Ford is in the building, my main man. But y'all, it was just so intense. Tony, I'm talking about U of H practice. I went there. They told me to come by. Special guest. I mean, everybody greeted me. I mean, it make you. I want to go to U of H practice every day because they make me feel like they want me there. You follow me? Chris Sinnett gonna be a problem, but he just don't know how to play like they want him to play. You know what? I was watching something, and I asked myself the question. The question was asked of me. Would you rather have LJ Cryer or PJ Haggerty if I want to win, if I had a choice? LJ Cryer. Nothing against PJ. If I want to win, LJ gonna do some things to help you win. PJ just gonna score. Yes, PJ must have done. Kingston did do a lot of running. So did what's his name? Mercy Miller. Those the guys that gonna play. Hartwell was on the sideline. Uzang was on the sideline. Big fella from Klein Forest on the sideline. What's his name? It's in my mind. From Klein Forest. He was on the sideline. He's still in his boot. Them 3 starters didn't play. And didn't work out. They didn't run up and down. They just did situational stuff. But I'm coming back. U of H is a must-win, must-see game. Chris Sinnett, he's so long, man. He can just do so many things. And I mean, thank you, Mr. Tillman. Jojo Tugler. Thank you. Man, amen. But guess what? That man got on Chris Sinnett just like he got on Mercy Miller. He said, look, if you didn't want to do it right, you shouldn't have came here. Why all you coaches out here that let people get away with stuff? If you didn't want to do it right and do it my way, you shouldn't have came to this school. Eric Harris, if you don't want to do this thing, on my team, you are not giving away uncontested threes from the corner. It's just not going to happen. And then he explained Byron Rim. Happy birthday. I mean, thank you, baby. Yeah. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. But Byron Rim, I'm talking about the practice I went to U of H yesterday. Byron Rim, he sit and I ain't gonna lie, Byron Rim, I haven't seen it like this. So my antennas went up. I haven't seen it like this. Let me see. I didn't see it. Byron Rim, he went and took them from. See, you coaches do this. I don't coach. From the baseline, the corner baseline, all the way to the 3-point, right, the 3-point line at the free throw line extended. That's all considered the corner to them, to him. If somebody on there, they cannot y'all follow me? From the baseline, I can do this. Okay. All right. I can't do it because I got to invert it. But from the baseline, the sideline, the baseline, from under the rim, out to free throw line extended, over in that area there is considered 3-point area. We cannot give anyone, if your ass do that, you give away and what's his name? Sharp was tearing their ass every time they didn't get out there, even if they got close to him, he stung them. He said, you got to take it away and make him drive. Make him a mid-range player. Make him take it away from him. He said, that's not no way to come out. I mean, he was explaining, man, this and Kevin Sampson is a monster. What's up, Stuck? What's up? Kevin Sampson is a monster, man. A monster, man. I just love the intensity. It was just, you take a charge, it's intense. Ramon Walker got a rebound that I still don't see how he got. A guy with just marginal talent, but he went and just took the rebound. And coach, hold up. And coach told Chris Sanat, right? The McDonald All-American and all of that y'all talked about, right? Chris, right now, you can't get that rebound right now. Yeah. That ain't no rebound. That's a rebound I want you to get. But you ain't getting that rebound. I haven't seen him just take them out your hand. You ain't get. I said, that man talked to the highest ranked player on the team, telling him, you ain't ready for this yet. Young fella just, okay. I hear you. And he got more aggressive. Boy, by the time y'all see this boy in August, in August, or whenever y'all see him, unbelievable. Marone Walker from Shadow Creek. Yes. I saw him. He gonna be all right. Bryce Jackson gonna be all right. He ain't gonna be all right when y'all want him to be all right. But leave him alone and don't be talking all that old stuff and let him go through the process like Jamal Shead, Sasser, and all of them went through. He gonna be all right because he can go. It's just the game is so fast. And the college game is so fast. And then when he have to think, he slow down. And coach wants you to do the opposite. Our coach wants you to, when you already know what to do, you can slow down in that. But if you don't know what to do, I want you to go fast. Coach, I'm gonna repeat that again because I want you coaches to get what coach said. Coach, I was watching it. When he know what he's doing, he's gone fast. But when he don't know what he's doing, I watched the kid. I thought he's kind of unsure. At college basketball, you miss one step on defense in 1 second, somebody hitting that three on you. So he had to run a little bit too. But he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Thank you, Brian Boatwright. He's gonna get it, man. Man, if you, I mean, I don't know the, because I was invited there. I know it's not open because it's locked. The building is locked, so it's not open practice. But it's it was experience. Let me see, Coach. You have to. Yeah. He told me something. He said you have to figure out how you want to play and play that way. All coaches, all my coaches on there, big coach, you got to figure out. Curtis George, happy birthday, son. You and my son, happy birthday, man. You and my son. He said there are no coach better than Sampson in the last. Baron Rim. I'm sitting there watching this stuff. I'm sitting. He told me, he said, Robert, you just got to figure out how you want to play. I don't care who these guys come in here. Hey, and all you guys be whining, calling Coach Sampson. Listen to me. Can I talk to y'all out here in the basketball community? Don't be trying to call Coach Sampson and force no kid on him. Coach Sampson know exactly who he want to recruit. I learned some stuff yesterday, man. He knows exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This one kid came close, just me listening, and making me think. Watch this. Think about this. One of his top assistants last year, Coach Sampson, was Quantus White. Quantus White saw Michael Collins at the U of H team camp. He got on the phone and said, Coach, y'all need to get over here and see this. This one, Mike Collins is a high school basketball player named Money Mike for Shadow Creek. And coaching them came over there, okay. They said, do me a favor. You can play on your team, but we want you to play on the U of H team too. Team camp team too. I didn't see them do that to nobody like that this year, but they did it this year. So Mike played on both teams. So, they was recruiting a guy off Mike's team, and then they was recruiting Kingston Flemings at the same time. But let me tell y'all something. Michael Collins was thought of by U of H. Very, very, nobody told me this. I'm smart enough to understand. I'm watching stuff. Your head assistant call you and the head coach, the two top head coaches, to come over there and watch a kid. You put the kid on your team. And then when Quantus White, watch this now. Then when Quantus White go get his first head coaching job, guess who is the first recruit that he signed? Michael Collins. So I'm smart enough to know Mike was talked about at U of H. If you're any kind of way can understand, he was talked about at U of H. He said, didn't know you knew my boy Metz. Talk about Mark Metz. Ken Dean, what's up, baby? I've been paying. I went by U of H practice yesterday, and it's different, man. Listen, y'all. Every player can't play there. I'm gonna repeat that. Ken Dean, what's up, baby? Every player can't play there. Nothing against but your player can play somewhere else now. But he just can't play there. Man, that man's commitment to the small things, and you gonna get it right. Are you gonna run? Man, it just I just let me see. I take notes. It was so much stuff. And he said he make no exceptions. Y'all, he got on the best player, the top player, and told him, "You can't get that rebound right now. That one Ramon just got. I hope you be able to get one of them. So, because if you get one of them, I know where you stand. If you get the rebound, if Chris Sanat, y'all got to see Ramon went out of his position and went and got the ball over everybody. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Then he said, it's not how you come in here talking, my dude averaged 17 points a game. Coach said, it's not how. He said, it's not that you could score 17 points. It's how. Ivan Petty Jr., man, I'm just sitting there listening, Coach. Let me see. And then he said something. I read something what he said. Watch this. He said, adding rebound into your portfolio and being able to guard the other team's best player. Oh, I don't think you can get that in the workout room. How do you put that in somebody? Give me a coach out there. Ken Dean, Byron Rim. How do you, Travis Lynch, man, you the man, man. Man, Travis Lynch, man. Travis Lynch just sent me a cash out, man. Man, thank you, Doc. Hey, man, that man. Let me tell you something, man. Man, you gonna make me break down up here, man. I'm already up here working on my birthday. You gonna make me break. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, and I see you appreciate me, man. Thank you, man. It just popped up on my phone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I want to get this information to some young man out there, some coach out there. Adding rebound to your portfolio. Coach, how do you do that? Byron Rim, how do you do that? Being able to guard the other team's best player. Don't you know that's how you, I'm giving you a cheat code to how to get recruited. Every team need one of these people. Kevin Lewis, every team need one of these. Byron Rim, how do you make a guy do that? Thank you, Mr. D. Hag Foe. How do you do that? I need a coach to tell me, do you teach that? How do you do that? Because he said you're adding rebound to your portfolio. He said, S.J. Young in the next Warrior. S.J. Young in the next Warrior? Coach, I don't understand that one, Coach. Maybe Coach, give me a little bit better than that one, Coach. X.J. Young in the next. That's how you get them? How do you get kids to add rebounding to their portfolio and want to be able to desire to want to be able to guard the other team's best player, push and run him every day in the summer? Wow. He rebounds and guards everyone. Oh, you talking about S.J. Young. Who he play with? Rebounding and defending is all about will and effort. Thank you. But I saw a rebound that Ramon Walker. I wish I could have taped it. You know, I'm just y'all got to understand what I mean. I ain't talking about just went up and got no. I mean, everybody else seemed like they were supposed to get the rebound, and he went and took them from him. He said, "Give me that, man," and he got stitches in his head. Oh, Blue Chips and Willis High School. Okay. Okay. S.J. Young. Let me put that. Let me put that. Hold on. Let me put that in my thing. Shout out to my main man, Travis Lynch, though. Travis Lynch, my dude, man. Man, I just love it when people go out of their way and do stuff like that. Hold on, let me. So okay. Prospect. See, this is what I always when people tell me about kids, I put it in here because I might have to help one of these kids one day. Um, okay. And you says now S.J. Young, S.J. Young, Willis High School. He played for the Blue Chip. What have he done this year? Is the Blue Chips winning? Is all of this he doing right now, is that equate to them winning? Byron Rim, let me know. I want to know. Rebounding and defense requires effort. Both are a want to thing. Kevin, okay, okay. Being, but pushing him past his limit, in my mind, is the job of the coach. Oh, okay. So you're saying it's the job of the coach to push him past his limits, but pushing him past his limits, okay? Huh, huh. Well, maybe you might be true. Because Ramon didn't get that rebound as a freshman. He'd been with this man for 5 years. He know what coach want. Ramon got stitches in his head. And when he went and got that rebound yesterday, y'all, he risked getting hit in the head again. You follow me? Uh we need to start giving people their flowers while they're still here with us. Thank you, Travis Lynch. I appreciate you, baby. Ricky Scott said, "Oh, congratulations to Austin, Rafe Austin." That's on my notes, but I was talking about U of H right now being named the head coach of. I'm glad you told me it's called Lutheran South. You know why? I'm glad you told me that. I'm glad you told me that, cause guess what? I didn't know what the hell it was. Let me show you. They got whoever these people are. All I saw was LS something, right? Hold up. Oh, I got it somewhere. LSA welcomes head coach. So I went on their website. It can say LSA. What the hell does LSA mean? On the whole website, I couldn't find nothing what it said Lutheran South. And maybe I'm not good at it, but I'm glad you said that. I went, Ricky, I got it right here. Coach Austin is known for his tremendous playing career, including a 5-year stint with the Houston Rockets. He is excited to take the reins of LSA boys back. What the hell? They never said, why didn't they say Lutheran South? I guess they wanted to limit the characters. If they trust the coach, they'll listen. Most players trust what Sampson does. The others listen to their parents. So, coach, good. That was a good one, coach, because you were a college coach and everything. So you're saying a kid should never listen to his parents? What if his parents know what they're talking about? I know if he want to play, he better do what the coach said. But you said listen to the parents. What you mean by that? I want to get them because you're a coach. Because some people don't know what you mean. You said they trust Sampson, but others listen to their parents. You mean listen to their parents against Sampson? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. I love this man to this day, and I'm sure he have respect for me. Coach Bill Courtney and Coach Marlon Sears. Let me tell you something. Those two guys there, I don't care if nobody else don't like them. Those two guys, they're gonna be on the top of my list of men. Y'all share the show, everybody, because we about to share some good stuff. Because they coach my son. And I never, ever, ever, ever got on the phone and said, man, uh, ever. We talk more now than we ever talked in his 4 years at school. Because when I trust to send him 1,700 miles away from home, I trusted the coach. Y'all make sure y'all share the show. Text, tag, and tell somebody, because I'm going somewhere with this. I trusted the coach. I trusted him. I said, man, and those guys showed me they can be trusted. And everything didn't go perfect. But I keep telling y'all, parents, and I don't know if you tell your parents, no coaches, y'all act like y'all scared of coaches. Coaches just men just like us. Everybody. I told the coach, I said, coach, this is what I want you to do. I said, coach, if something happened on that campus and it's bad or whatever, do me a favor and give me a chance to intervene and straighten it up before you take drastic actions. Let me see, can I get through to him? Because I'm smart enough to know that stuff gonna happen at colleges, parents. High school coach, junior high school coach, you can tell your kids this. You can tell your kid. You can tell you can tell your parents this. Sit and talk to the coach. I said, coach, if anything happens, y'all, it's everything crazy stuff happens on college campus. All you got to do is read the paper every day. Young kid starting a linebacker for Auburn. 2.5 pounds of weed. Weed packages in the sales, scales, pistols. 19 years old at a college camp. Coach, it'll happen. Let me see, can I make it? See, can I intervene? And see, I never forget I told that coach that. Thank you, Lori. Lori, I saw your son. I was at U of H practice yesterday. U of H got this new thing in the practice facility of all the guys who made first team all conference. Lori, your son is going to be up there forever. That was the criteria. You know, it's got all Americans, you got pro, you got all that kind of stuff. But all the guys, criteria, every guy who made first team all conference, why U of H. They got George Gervin's son up there. They got Alvin Robinson up there. You know, they got Rob Williams up there. But Damon Dotson is gonna be up there. It's up there, right there, up in there. Now you got the NBA. They got the NBA wall when you walk in, but no, in the gym up at top. It might be new. It might be fresh because they made sure Lauren Sampson. Shout out to Lauren Sampson. She told me about this situation. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "I know all." I was just seeing the guys that I knew. I said, "Wow, Misha." I mean, it was just unbelievable. It's unbelievable to me. But I'm glad. He said, "It seems unfair, but kids have to be sponges and adjust to what is needed from them, from the coach and the team. In the social media world, it's tough for kids to do. But parents, you got to have, you got to be able to talk to these coaches. Lester, you have to. Lester, I got one phone call, Lester. Lester, I got one phone call. Lester, they was in practice. Freshman, in practice. And they had this drill, Lester, that you have to get, I think, 3 or 4 stops in a row to get off the floor. I don't know what they call it. You got to get, it's 101. You got to, And freshman, he ain't, he weigh 165 soaking wet. So he had to stop these big old ass dudes, 3 of them in a row, 3 or 4, I thought, in a row. And he couldn't never do it. He couldn't get them out. He couldn't get them out. He kept going. So he had to keep going. 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 And then he just fell out on the floor. And talking about, don't nobody come touch me. Talking about what he gonna do to him. Coach said, right from practice, Coach, call Mr. Hatter. Hello? Give him the phone. All right. Coach said, later, he ain't never had another problem out of him. They said, what you telling? Ain't y'all business. But part of it, dude, you got my name. You ain't finna go up here damage my name. Get you. Coach said he ain't never had a problem, and the young man wound up starting. First game of his career, all the way till he finished. What if I didn't tell the coach, call me and let me see, can I work it out? What if I never did that, Eric? Byron Rim, you've been a college coach. Have a parent ever told you that? I said, Coach, just give me a chance to clear it up and make it right. If I can't make it right, then you do what you need to do, Coach. Coach said he ain't had no more. Then the kid wound up being the captain of the, not the freshman, the junior and the senior wound up being the captain of the team. We got to start putting, and only reason I know this because I was there. I can't tell you about nobody else's experiences. I can tell you about mine. But shout out to them people over there at U of H, man. They doing it right. It's just unbelievable to me. And shout out to Kevin Sampson, Bilal Badley, Anthony Goldwire, Hollis Price. They got the new coach over there. God, I forgot his name. Coach, my bad, Coach. I've been seeing you, but I don't know your name, Coach. But the new coach who took Hollis' place. I've seen him around. He a hustler too. But I saw him in practice, and it's just unique, man, how college practices work. Who do the talking? Who do the teaching? I mean, it's just you got to go. Kevin Sampson, a master class, and if you ever get a chance to go to Memphis, Penny Hardaway does a master class. Also, Penny practice be so good sometime, man. I be wanting to just, and you know, I never forget he was on the other end of the floor one time, and I do, you know, I don't like to walk because I consider a practice a classroom. So I respect the classroom. So I'm not gonna be moving around because everybody gonna be looking and see if I'm moving around. So I just sit still. But I was mad because it was some stuff he was saying, but he told me later what he was saying. But I just wanted to hear it. So when you do have the advantage of going to places like that, man, it just opens your eyes. That's why when I go and watch high school basketball and when I see certain things, it ain't that I'm critical. It's just that if you plan on, son, are you planning on going to college? You got to do this better. You got to be better. Your intensity. Shouldn't nobody tell you. They should be able to tell you, tone it down, man. It's hard to coach turn it up. You know, and I was at a funeral one time. There's a whole lot of coaches was there. And we sitting around talking. He said, Robert, all of them are talented, but they don't compete. Everybody don't compete. You want to win every drill. Don't nobody, y'all, I think that's how I made the team when I was in junior high. Everybody still talk about it. But guys did you not just have to run the mile? Man, I took off running. I was in front of everybody. I couldn't play that good. I'm telling you. But hey, coach said, who is that dude right there? to beat everybody like that. I'm serious. In junior high, I couldn't play dead. But guess what? I can make a layup or two, but guess what? He remembered me. He started calling my name. Calling my name, because what? I just took off and run. Sometimes it just take effort. I just said, Panther Network, Lori, I wasn't finna let nobody beat me. I wasn't trying to be the coach's pet. I just didn't want to let nobody. I was competitive. Played tennis. I was competitive. Played golf. I'm my partner, some of them watching on here right now. They know how competitive I am. Hold on. I'm so you can be on my team. We can be on the same team. We on a scramble. We can be on the same team. Lori, you hit a good shot, right? You hit a good shot. Lori, I'm trying to best your shot, and you on my team. Lori, you hit a shot on the green. Guess what? I'm looking at your ball and saying, Lori, I'm finna get inside your ball because I'm in sports. I got a competitive spirit in sports. Now, I ain't trying to compete with you in life. You do your own thing in life. But in sports, I want to beat you. We can talk and be friends afterwards. I'm got to put you in the rim when I'm out here. You know, a lot of these guys, and I know they're so talented, and maybe they don't want to dunk on their friends. But Trey Phillips, thank you, Trey. Thank you. What's up, Sonya? But let me keep going. Because I got so much stuff to get by. I was talking about tonight. Now, don't forget now. Tonight, I don't know why they got it like this now. They got it Cooper Flag versus Bronny James. And they said it's going to be cinema. I mean, they pumping it up. Did I tell y'all how much the tickets is to get in the game? Courtside, $2,500. Lower bowl, $650. Ladies and gentlemen, I was there in the beginning at the Summer League. They used to beg us to come in there. Now, what I want to know, where the number one pick make a statement. Guess what I heard? I heard he gonna play the two guard tonight. And they say he gonna play about 2 games. One, according to what he do in his first game, then he gonna play another game and he's shutting it down. But playing against so it's gonna be him against Dalton Connect. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'd already taped it already, but I'm gonna tape it because I know I'm gonna be at dinner or something tonight. But I'm gonna tape it. But I got to see that. But Cooper Flag versus Bronny James tonight. Bron gonna be in the house. It's gonna be like scam. It's action in that joint tonight. Everybody gonna come in a summer league game tonight. Shout out again to Coach Skip Austin for Lutheran South. I thought it was a Lutheran North. I didn't know it was a Lutheran South. Anybody can tell me where is Lutheran South? Where is it? Can anybody tell me? Because I ain't never heard of Lutheran South. And then I saw this. You know what? I didn't put it. Y'all, I should have. Hold up. I think I did, but I didn't. I wanted to show y'all something. Hold up. I got something for y'all. I ain't gonna do you like that. I got something for you. I want to show y'all some. I'm gonna put it on the screen right quick. I gotta show y'all some. I was talking about. Thank you, Trey Phillips. Let me show y'all something. I'm just gonna put it on the screen. Let's see. Can I go this way? Let's go. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Watch this. I want y'all to look at that. Thank you, Sonia. Oh, 45 in Dixie Farm. 45 South at the Beltway 8. Okay. All right. Okay. Carla Hardnett is in the building. Carla, I want y'all to look at something, Carla. Everybody see that right there. Everybody see that? And I don't know somebody. It might have happened again, and y'all tell me if it have. Share the show, everybody. This is an AAO program from a guy. Hold up now. This might be a first now. An AAU program sponsored by a player who has yet to play a college basketball game yet. Are y'all listening to me? I made that name big for you. You know why? Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Byron Rim, you still there? I'm going to put that right there, Byron Rim. Michael Brown, elite, playing in Rock Hill at the Adidas event. Brown is a Louisville-bound college athlete who has signed a deal with Adidas, and this man got his own team already. And he going to college. He got a summer basketball team that he's sponsoring. Sterling Creek. Some of y'all know this. Some of y'all don't. A few months back, I ain't never heard of Michael Brown. Some of y'all ain't never heard of him either. Somebody called me and said, man, I'm glad you told me. I ain't never heard of dude. I went to Vegas. And I was going in the gym. I love this story. And I saw this team playing. And I was just glued to this one player. How he was moving, gliding, in the right place, making the right plays every time down the court, on the defensive end, on the offensive end. And I said, Wes, what's up, Wes? And I said, watch this. I went to the scores table. I ain't never in my whole career went to no scores table and asked who no kid is, ever. Ever. And I said, who is that? Okay. Never heard of him. Walked around, saw my boy Gary Carter, Extra Eyes Media. I said, man, who is that? Man, that's Michael Brown, man. He's a McDonald All-American. I said, I ain't never heard of him. He said, you sure know how to pick him. This the same little boy. Went to USA Basketball and turned it out. Should have been MVP. But I was just thinking about that. Wearing another man's name on my chest is wild. In itself. Now imagine that young man ain't but 1-2 years older than you. These kids are wearing. These kids gonna be in college next year, and they done played on. Well, shit, Mike Brown ain't gonna be there. I mean, Michael Brown, he won and done. Ladies and gentlemen, top 5 pick. Let somebody just get so much better than him. Or he might get so much better than somebody else. But that's all. That's all, man. I had to share that with y'all. Did y'all see what Oklahoma City getting checked? $250 million rookie extensions. So you can average 15 and 8 and get $250 million. Wesley Yates III, you better be in the gym right now. I don't care. You can sleep later. When you have a chance, I see why you mamas and dads trying to get these kids to play basketball, man. This stuff is ridiculous. 15 points, 8 rebounds, and you get $250 million. And ain't nobody commenting on that. And I gotta come. Hold up. I gotta. I wish I had some young people. Have I got some young people on here? I have a confession to make. And I need some help. Maybe some of y'all old people know. Got a confession. I don't know who any of these streamers are, but one. I just been hearing about him lately. I don't understand what they do or where they're streaming and how they make money. I don't. Willie Sullivan. What is everybody wants to be a streamer, it seems. I may be old. Somebody told me it's the idea, Robert, you can become rich by being in complete control of your brand, output, content, not having to answer to anyone, not needing to obtain higher learning to make it. Problem is the content is what is streaming? Anybody on here know what streaming is? What's up, Greg? Happy birthday, man. I mean, thank you for saying happy birthday to me. I'm sorry. See, I'm crazy. Do anybody understand streaming? I guess all of us don't understand. Could y'all find somebody and get them on here? I need somebody to explain it to me. I don't even know how to find. I don't know. I don't know that industry. Maybe I need to call my son. He's on the plane. Let me see. Yeah, he's on the plane right now. But let me keep going. Cam Newton said something. Greg, streaming is just going live and people subscribe to your live stream and watch you. Okay. Hey, Miss Candace. Thank you. Streaming. One of the big platforms is Twitch. Thank you, Aaron Wilford. I don't have Twitch. That's why I don't know nothing about streaming. Candace, are you familiar with streaming? Greg, are you familiar with Willie Sullivan? No, I know you ain't. I love it. D. Hoker said, I'm streaming right now. Yes, I know I am, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about these guys. And this is a different stream. Some of them go live for 36 hours or more. Who has time to do that? Y'all, when I get through with y'all in them 2 hours, y'all, I wish, maybe I should continue showing y'all how quick I get the hell out of here. Hey, would you pay? Let me tell you something. See, they got it right. They get paid. It's my birthday today. Guess what? One guy on this feed, Travis, said, sent me a cash out. I said, wow. But thank you, Travis, for appreciating me. He said he appreciate me. He want to give me my flowers while I'm here. I thank you. Travis, that ain't never happened on this show before. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Doc. I appreciate you, Doc. So, but I'm trying to figure out what streaming is. I know who Castanet is, but I don't know who he is. I know of him, but I don't know who he is. He seems like he just be, and I'm really pissed off at him for doing that Target commercial. Yeah, me Castanet ain't, me and him, I'm going to show you. Me and him don't mess around no more after this.
Oh, it's right here! No. It's right here! Oh my gosh!
When they went and did that to combat the boycott we have in a Target, and they did that, Target did that intentionally and told them young folks, but man, I need y'all to come do this. See, Pantheon, see, I've been hearing the word Patreon and Twitch, but I don't Have that. I got your next drink. A coffee. She know I don't drink. Thank you, Carla. Carla, you so sweet. He said, because the world is so small because of the internet, and you have 3 million subscribers, you can make some bread. I got you. I got you. But ladies and gentlemen, what do people, who follows one of these? Who pay a subscription? Find me a person that's paying a subscription. Don't be embarrassed. I want to know why you paying a subscription for. To see this. You can get ad-based and okay, I know y'all talking about the money. I'm talking about, I know they're getting paid, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about what kind of people just go up here and watch these people do this damn foolish stuff. Because from the videos, clips they've been sending me, ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna sit. See, I had to cut that off a few minutes ago. I can't watch it that damn long. That was what you call it? A stream. DJ do it, All Star do it. Who is and get paid? DJ do it, adult star. Adult film stars do it. Well, I can see why somebody. Okay. See, now it's making sense. But what makes you go on there and? Well, I guess if you like an adult film star, she died. You don't have to be an adult. Oh, thank you, Tasha. OnlyFans, that's the same thing. Come on, man. Y'all help me, man. So, okay. Take OnlyFans them out. Because porn is the biggest industry in the world. So let's take them out. All right. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about like this little old dude right here. Who would want, hold on, I'm gonna give you a little bit more. Who would want to sit up there and listen to his?
Oh, it's right here!
Oh.
It's right here! Oh my gosh!
Who would want to sit up there and watch that and pay to see that? If you're on here, let me know. I just want to, listen, I'm just trying to get somebody to explain to me a little bit more. Shannon Sharpe, oh, he doing it too? Streamers get, I know they, ladies and gentlemen, I know they getting paid. He said, get paid like you got, oh, okay. I like that. Okay, thank you, Eric, thank you. Wow, some streamers use paid subscriptions to give out what they claim to be exclusive content to their subscribers. Only. Okay. All right. But have anybody ever paid the subscription? I need a person who's done it. Cause I want to know what you get out of it. That's all. I might sign up. He said, I watch several streams. The most entertaining is when they travel or stream from conferences I can't go to. They get a lot of access. See, that's okay. See that? Thank you, Mr. Wilford. Y'all talking about some damn adult content. He said, the most entertaining is when they travel. So you like to watch people travel to play. So y'all gonna make, thank you, Chad. Y'all gonna make the old man go, I'm gonna leave it alone. There's a streamer from Memphis named Ben Dandan, and he's hilarious. See, Ben Dandan would never get a iota from me. Wow. Thank you, Eric. Eric, I've been doing the wrong thing. I should be talking to the streamers. Because I know this content is valuable. I know some of them, man, I just seen some people sending, because people send me videos. Robert Dixon, and I said, who is these people? Where y'all get this information from? But it'd be silly. I guess people want to be happy, and they pay for silly stuff. Wow. He said, I listened to a streamer who charged the stock. Oh, hell yeah. And through the day, he cut out for subscribe sessions only. But I don't pay for that. I like that. I like that. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. Y'all give me ideas, E. I got say, hey, E, y'all keep on talking. Y'all keep on talking. Extra, hey, I too. I like this. Him and Aaron Wilford, they helping me today. Now I'm not finna do the OnlyFans. I'm not finna do that now. Y'all gotta do that for yourself. This is interesting. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Y'all made my day. So thank you. Now that was a good birthday present. I'm glad I asked y'all that question. Anybody else with anything streaming? Let's see. But Cam Newton. Let me get back to Cam Newton. Thank y'all. Cam Newton said something I can't get over, Eric. And Darryl Barnes, you know how I feel about this. He said Gene Chizik, his coach, told him, Cam, the 4 most important people in the state of Alabama is the head coach of Auburn and the head coach of Alabama, the starting quarterback of Auburn, and the starting quarterback of Alabama. I got I got you, baby. I got you, baby. Did y'all hear what I just said? Do I have to repeat that? His coach told him, man, you coming here. You the coach at Auburn. You the quarterback at Auburn. He said the 4 most important people in the state of Alabama. If the head coach, that man ain't said the senator, he ain't said the congressman, he ain't said the city council. They said the 4 most, and they serious. The 4 most important people in the state of country ass Alabama. That's how shallow they are. It's the starting quarterback at Auburn, the starting quarterback at Alabama, and the head coach at Auburn, and the head coach at Alabama. He told him, you one of them 4. And y'all wonder why Cam Newton was acting prima. Somebody told you that at 19 years old. Do you think you can handle it, Eric Harrison? Do you think you can handle it, Darryl Barnes? Do you think you can handle it, I2? Do you think you can handle it, Chad Groth? Do you think you can handle it, Aaron Wilford? Do you think you can handle it, Carla Hardnett? Carla Hardnett, I'm sorry, Tasha Glover. Do you think you can handle that? Do you think you can handle that? I'm keep going. Candace, do you think you can handle that? Y'all talk to me. Somebody told you at 19, 20 years old, you are one of the most important people in the whole state of Alabama. Could you handle it? Thank you, Tina. Tina, this up your wheelhouse. Tina. Gene Chizik told Cam Newton, son, the 4 most important people in the state of Alabama, the head coach of Alabama, the head coach at Auburn, starting quarterback, Alabama, starting quarterback at Auburn. The 4 most important people in Alabama. First of all, I said, what? Tina, what if somebody told you at 19 that you the most important person in Atlanta, in the state of Georgia. You wanted to vote at 19. Wow. He says just different down there. The state of Alabama does not have professional sports. We don't know who Jimmy Rain is, man. He that important that we don't know who he is, but we know who these other guys is. He said, state of Alabama does not have professional sports. If you ask them, anybody on Thanksgiving, what color you wearing, they already know. You said you can carry, being the 19, 20 years old, and you are the most important person in the state. You can have. Okay. And then Cam Newton said, he said, we call them fans crazy. We call them fans rambunctious. We call them fans beautiful people. He said, we got belligerent fans. He said, not all fans make it in the stands. Then he said, if $100,000 fine if you storm the rush the field. He said, let an upset happen in the SEC. They're gonna pay for it. Somebody gonna say, we can make that back in 10 minutes. He said the tailgates start on Wednesday. People bring their RVs on Wednesday because if they know if they wait till Friday, they ain't gonna have no spot. These the people that vote against people like Cam Newton. He said an SEC 8-2 team or 7-3 SEC matchup is way better than a 6-0 and a 6-0 matchup in the Big Ten. He said just hit difference. But these same people they got 2 senators that votes in Alabama against everything that got anything to do with anything look like Cam Newton and anything that look like Carlin Hartnett. Wow. Somebody sent me some this morning. Let me see that I put it up on the screen. Got young kids all over the country. Got some young men at the Peach Jam and that's what is that? That close to Alabama, the Georgia. What Peach Jam? It borders Georgia and what? It borders 2 cities. But they showed me this graphic. I've been to a Auburn game, and I ain't never seen nothing. Auburn and LSU. I have never seen nothing like that ever in Auburn. I was scared. But I'm gonna look at y'all. I want y'all to look at something. Hope y'all can see. I would make it bigger, but I don't want. Let's see. Let me make it big. Hold up. Let me see. Can I get my name out the way? Let me see if I push this magic button with my name. Okay, there it is. Okay. The Nike EYBL is in Augusta, Georgia today at Peach Jam in Georgia. Thank you, Ken Gamble. Thank you, David Garrett. But the EYBL Peach Jam is set to fuel a record boost for the Augusta, Georgia economy. In 2021, they brought in $4 million to the economy, 4.4. And what happened in 2022? What happened from 1 year? It went up to 11 million. I'm sorry, 4.4 million to 11.6 million. What happened in them 2 years? Then in 23 with Cooper Flag now, it went down a few million, 11.1 million. Then in 2024, what did it? It went up to $18 million. What happened? And then right now they projecting from $15 to $20 million this year. Wow. Wow. Grassroots basketball is big business. And let me put that back up there one more time. So I can I'm gonna keep putting this in your mind until you get it. Ladies and gentlemen, most of them kids in each one of these years happen to look like us. But I wonder who the people that are benefiting from this boost in this economy. I wonder, is it the same ratio that's benefiting from it? And somebody wrote some a tweet, and he said, some of these adults running these AAU teams are something else. South Carolina, yes. He said you cannot put your trust in everyone. I'm gonna repeat this. I'm just throwing. Somebody tweeted this, and somebody sent it to me. Some of these adults running the AAU teams are something else. You can't put your trust in everyone. They say one thing, but have other intentions. Can somebody help me with that? Have I got somebody that can help me with that? Somebody help me. Hey, chat. I got to get used to that, right? Hey, chat. Can somebody help me? I just want to know. I'm like Joe. I want to know. Y'all, I like Joe. Joe didn't never be a star, but have you ever been to a Joe concert? Pretty good. She said, I covered crazy games and fans while interning at CBS Sports. She said, I was a key grip. Ooh. And I held the parabolic and couldn't concentrate on the quarterback for the fans. The fans are something else. Thank you, Carla. Carla, what is a parabolic? What is the parabolic? Is that the mic, that thing that holds the mic, or the things that holds the camera? Which one is that? I don't feel like looking it up. What is that? Help educate us today. We need to know. But I saw some, y'all. I saw some. If anybody know me, I love this NBA. I love basketball. I love it. And I try to take y'all behind the scenes of the summer leagues going on. All my friends out there, everybody's out there. I got to sneak out there one day because they want to celebrate my birthday out there. It's the round speaker that we hold on the quarter. Oh, how you hold it? Wait a minute. It's something that the quarterback got their own speaker. I've been to a football game. I ain't never seen that. So you mean Lamar Jackson? I know they got helmets now. Oh, but the broadcast need to hear the quarterback. How does it happen? I mean, wait, it's like on a boom. It's a large clear device. Just look on the side. Oh, the round thing. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now. Okay. I got you. I got you. It looked like a satellite dish. Is that what you're talking about? See that, y'all. I've seen it, but I ain't know what the hell. I ain't know what the hell it was for. Thank you. I did not know what that was for. Thank you, caller. You see that, y'all? I learned. I love that. I love to learn something from y'all. I did not know it was a parabolic. Oh, excuse me, y'all. When I go to the game, I say, yeah, I'm gonna be looking for. Hey, where you have your parabolic set up? Yeah, you know I'm gonna go to the game. They gonna say, thank you, caller. Thank you. But let me get to the NBA a little bit. I was thinking about this collective bargaining agreement. Collective bargaining agreement is an agreement. They have it in the NFL. They have it in every sport. It's an agreement on for the team and the players got guidelines that they're gonna go by, and they're gonna govern by these. They're gonna govern by this guideline. They meet. I don't know how many years they meet. It's up in certain years, and they meet again and redo it and amend it and stuff. It's just in your company manual how y'all got to. You know, if you go work at a company, how the bylaws or how the company is ran. What you got to do. You can't be doing this here now. You can't get me smoking over here. You can't get you be caught smoking. Yeah, you can't be hitting nobody at the workplace. All of that kind of stuff. It's a collective bargaining agreement, right? Um, and I asked somebody the other day, and y'all got to understand, I'm reporting to y'all. I'm reporting to y'all. I'm giving y'all this information, but I feel a certain way. I'm torn between this. And maybe y'all can untear me. Y'all need to share this. This something I should have put on Twitch. This something I should have put on Twitch. And, you know, this something I should have put on a chat. This something. This something. I asked somebody, I said, man, give me something good about this collective bargaining agreement. For the other 420 players in the league that are role players and not stars. I just asked the question. Give me something that's good in this collective bargaining agreement. For them to collectively bargain this agreement. See, y'all don't have to look at it. I'm not in the business no more, but I don't have to look at it, but I had to look at it. And I said, for them to collectively bargain this agreement, it didn't help the 420 players. It just helped the stars, the top guy. In case you didn't know, most players in the league are not aware of what's going on in these negotiations. They're not aware. They don't even. You have a player rep on each team. That means it's 30 of them. Just like the Senate got 100 senators. It's 30 player reps, and they're supposed to speak for everyone. The 30 rep, each rep supposed to go to their particular team and talk to the players and see how the player feel about this agreement. They're supposed to speak to everyone. They're supposed to speak for everyone. I mean, so these 30 guys speak for the whole 450 because most of the 420, most people don't even say what's going on. Next time you talk to an NBA player, when you talk to them, you go to summer league, man, do you know what's going on? Who's y'all rep? How much do you talk to the rep about union business? Ask them that question. If you're in Vegas this summer and you know one, don't be asking no strange one because they're gonna say, "What the hell you talking about?" But just in case you didn't know, they don't send out 450 ballots and say, this is the CBA, let's vote on it. It's amazing how this whole process worked. And I'm thinking about it. CJ McCollum is the head of it. Y'all watch this. Y'all follow me on this one. Where my basketball people at? Travis. Some AAUs are not doing for the kids, but they're doing for the benefit. Travis, watch this, Travis. You're gonna be you figure this one out. You're gonna be the smartest dude at the barbershop this week. Travis. CJ McCollum is the president of the Players Association, right? But I remember when CJ was in Portland, he had a conversation with Kevin Durant, right? Kevin said, you know, CJ and Dame was up there getting it in, right? But Kevin said to him, he said, you guys are a good team. He said, y'all really hard to guard, but that's where it stops. Basically, KD told him, just grab a seat and just watch the upper class do what it is that we do. Because you and Dame ain't gonna never get to the finals and all of this. Kevin Durant on a super team at Golden State with Draymond Green, Stephen Curry. Y'all watch this now. Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant. Watch this. What's up, State? Thank you, man. Y'all watch this now. He told this back then to CJ McCollum. McCollum is the president of the Players Association now. Watch this now. Do y'all think? Rob, what's up, baby? Thank you. Stick, watch this. I'm talking about the NBA. I'm talking about the collective bargaining agreement. I'm talking about how Chet Holmgren getting 250 million, averaging 15 and 8. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets 70 million. Devin Booker just signed for 70 million. The cap ain't but 150 something million. Jay Jackson. Watch this though. Kevin Durant, when he was playing for Golden State, he talked to CJ McCollum, said, man, y'all good. You and Dame can ball in. But y'all need to sit down, sit y'all little ass down over here and watch the big dogs work. Y'all gonna be, y'all all right. Remember, y'all good, but we great. Now CJ McCollum is the head of the Players Association. This was way back then. Now he's... Don't you think he remembered how he felt in Portland? He remembered how he didn't have a chance to win. Said, I don't like that. We didn't have a chance to win. We have to level the playing field. The rich teams can't just keep stockpiling and buying players no more. Golden State ain't gonna be able to build that thing. Boston just broke up theirs. The stars gonna always get their money, and they should. And when I explain to you why I think they should, just me, and I want you to disagree with me too. So I need y'all to call somebody that might disagree with me, because I'm gonna bring up something in a minute. The remaining of this new structure, of this new collective bargaining agreement, is to give the smaller markets and incumbent teams an advantage. Incumbent teams mean I can sign my player, especially if this player, I drafted that player, I should be able to sign my player back. He get more money if he stay here. If he goes somewhere else like Luka did, Luka gonna be less 100 million wherever he go because Dallas drafted him. Dallas could have gave him more money than the Lakers can. That's why that deal was so important. But I just can't understand how this CBA was agreed to. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't represent no players. But I just ain't nowhere in the world I would have let it be agreed to because the other 420 players, let me show you something. I can understand now why it was agreed to by the upper 5%. Shea got 70 million, Booker got 70 million, but then I'm seeing guys signing for 2 years, 11. 2 years for 9 million. The middleman in the NBA, quote unquote, the lower class player, it don't look good for them. And it's 420 of these players are role players, are not stars. It's a lot of them. For them, this collective bargaining agreement, it didn't help them. But I look at teams like San Antonio. Stars attract talent. It's people want to come play with Wemby. In the job of a GM, you have to go out and get guys whose skill set complement your stars. Golden State, y'all was invincible. Until what? Clay and KD got hurt. Players wanted to come there and play for cheap. They were ring chasing. And now teams like Golden State are getting penalized because the rules changed. Because the Warriors kept winning. I call this the Golden State and the Boston Celtics CBA. People will always hate you. Y'all got to remember, people will always hate you when you're willing to do things that they don't want to do. I never forget in college when guys go out and party. Where Ray Moore at? Guys go out and party. And you said, man, I'm good. I don't want to go. We got practice at 5 in the morning. Then all of a sudden, oh, you too good to go out with us. Too good. He thought he thought he's too good to hang out with the guys. This young man, some young men have big pictures in mind. I know some kids got 4 o'clock practices. You can't go and hang out, young man. I'm just helping you out. You can't go out there hanging out, and Andre Brandt, if you want to be great at this game. CJ voted against the super teams because the CBA would have stopped. Absolutely. What's up, Branch? Branch, what I'm just talking about, I was just thinking about something, man. Golden State did some things that teams wasn't willing to do. They was going into the luxury cap. They didn't care. Then, see, y'all got to realize, other teams wasn't willing to draft Draymond Green. You know he got mad. He named every team and every player that got drafted in front. Other teams wasn't in the draft Draymond Green. Let me help you out. They wasn't really wanting to draft Stephen Curry. Steph Curry, yeah, they say he's good, but he's brittle. And they wasn't really want to draft Clay. So guess what? Golden State did some things that other teams didn't want to do. So when you do things that other people aren't willing to do, you become successful. That's when the hating starts. Let's stop what they doing over there. What did Golden State do that was wrong? What was wrong? They wanted us to be here in this collective bargaining agreement now. The rich was getting richer, I guess they said. Think about it. Golden State added David West and Andrew Barbosa. They came and played that for nothing, just to chase for a ring. And then you had Boston, who added Drew Holiday and Porzingis. It was already been to the finals. But no one batted an eye. Then they went out and got Derek White. Teams do it all the time. But maintaining this thing is different. Let's say Boston had a repeated this season. And then they were going into 2025. What would happen? How would they have handled this? New ownership. Paying $500 million tax bill. Because they've been in the repeater tax. You know what I thought about something? When all of this crazy stuff happened, who do the fans blame? Who y'all blame? I be seeing some of y'all. Player, what? Coaches, what? Executives, right? When do y'all ever blame the owner? Talk to me. When y'all blame the owner? I think James Dolan is the owner that they talk about. The only reason y'all don't like him because he put Charles Oakley out of Madison Square Garden. The Lakers never blamed Jeannie Buss. Anything went wrong, it's the players. It's LeBron. Lakers never blamed. You know what I learned? And I watched this Branch. I watched this Jay Jackson. I watched this Robin Young. I've been watching this. Paul Miranda. Thank you, Paul Miranda. Paul Miranda. You know what I've been watching? Maybe you can help me with this. Coaching and playing is something everybody think they can do. For whatever reason, coaching and playing is something that if it was me, I would have. Man, that dude should have done this. Man, if it was me, I would have called a timeout. Coaching and playing are two things that people feel like they can do. Everybody on here, Paul Miranda think he can do it. Andre Branch, he was trying to coach. He was telling me the strategy of Kingwood in Shadow Creek. Curtis George probably tried to coach and think he can do it better than some coach. Jay Jackson, me sometimes, Robert Young, because I'm always second guessing coach. I mean, I'm second guessing on the air when I'm calling a game. I just said I wouldn't did that. I mean, coaching and playing are two things that people feel they can do. David Garrett, you done did it too. Let me go down. Eric done it. Tina knows she done it. Let me keep going. Me too. I'm in this too. It's the whole thing. Now, since the Nico stuff, now being a general manager is at the top of y'all list now. You know, they got these trade machines on the internet, so y'all think y'all can just plug and play and trade. Yeah. But you know what you never hear? That people feel like they can be the owner of the team. Bro said, hold on, man. just messing with you, man. But guess what? I was just letting you know that you feel you can coach too. Fans still they can. Basketball is just a weird game. But have any one of y'all? My thing is, have any one of y'all said, "Man, I could be the owner"? I ain't never heard nobody say that. Man, that owner didn't do this. Man, that owner didn't do this. Man. Nobody said nothing about the owner. Reginald Simpson, Rabbit. Nobody said nothing about the owner. I can be a GM. I can orchestrate trades. All it takes is I got the feel for what a player is like. That's all it is to get the feel who the players are. All I got to do is plug dudes into the trade machine. And all I have to do is understand substitution patterns and maybe have a couple of plays written in a notebook. And I think I'm a coach. Y'all know, y'all, come on now. So, man, I had a dude that was on talking about Emi Udoka can't coach the first year. Wanted to run him out of town. That's why them people always say, man, you can't talk basketball to everybody. See, y'all, what y'all understand? I played high school ball. I played college ball. I definitely feel I can play in the NBA. General manager, coaching, and playing. These are the areas that people feel that they can do it. Man, I'm talking about the NBA right now, man. What I found out, though, what I did find out, you don't realize how difficult something is until you have to do it. Being in the gym, somebody told me so they was in the gym full of sixth graders. And they took their team, it was on the court, and they took the team out to the hash mark. And they showed them where Stephen Curry and Dame Lillard, how they do before the game workouts, and showed them young sixth graders where they shoot and work out from. And you know what the kids told them? The kids said, it don't look that far on TV. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing is as it seems when you are sitting at home looking at your television saying that this guy should have done that, this guy should have done that, this guy should have done that. It's not. Summer League. You finna watch a lot of Summer League. Some of y'all might go out. If you go out there and see it in person, it's different. It's different. And people was telling me, was talking to me, I'm going through this thing, y'all. He said, Robert, the middle class is getting squeezed out of in the second apron era. Remember the NBA had a luxury tax? Then they got a repeater tax. If you repeat again, you're going to have a facility. You just got to keep paying money. And then they said, okay, we got a first apron. You can't go by but this amount, can't spend but this amount of money. You're going to have some penalty. Then they said they paid that too. Then they said, well, we're going to create a second apron. But if you go past the second apron, we're going to freeze your draft pick, and you can't sell it to nobody. You can't get rid of it. And you're going to be put in the back of the first round, no matter where you at. Then everybody said, whoa, I don't want that. I want that. But he asked me, what was my overall viewpoint of the second apron? And let me tell you something. I don't really think the middle class is getting squeezed out. Okay? we had a hard cap in the NBA since 1982. Okay. Now very few people acknowledge it, but we had a hard cap per team. But we had a hard cap in the aggregate, right? Players, always remember, players get 50.1% and can't get a penny more. A basketball related income. Players get half, owners can't get a penny more. And I think the mistake that we made, and I rallied against this for many years, is that it's gonna y'all listen to me now. I think players like Steph, Luka, LeBron, I think these guys are worth 3 to 4 times more than they're making. Robert! And I will tell you why I think that. Travis, I'm finna take you home with something, Travis. Thank you, Gary. I'm finna take you home with something, Gary. I'm gonna tell you why I think this way. In a big movie, I'm a Denzel Washington. Y'all, anybody know me? They know I'm a Denzel Washington dude, right? I've seen every movie that he's made, right? I think he's an amazing actor. I think he's an amazing entertainer. So when he does those equalizer threes, equalizer three, right? Let's suppose I was your agent in Hollywood. And I said, I'm going to get Travis. I said, Travis, I got you a role, you and Gary, to be the villain in Equalizer 3. And you, Gary, and Travis going to come back at me and say, how much we going to get? I said, you're going to get scale, man, which is like minimum, about 100 grand. Travis, 100 grand, Gary, 100 grand. Then Gary and old Travis, reason I'm talking to them, I'm just using them as an example because I know they know what I'm talking about. Gary said, Rob, how much Denzel make? I said, he make 40 mil. He said, are you kidding me? I said, Travis, and you want me to do the movie for 100,000? And you my agent? And I would say to those two guys, you have two choices, Mr. Gary, Mr. Lynch, and Mr. Carr. You can take the scale, or you can keep your day job as the busboy at Cheesecake Factory, making 40 grand. See, I think this current TV contract is close to, it's about 11 billion. And it's not being brought in by the middle class. Y'all remember I was feeling sorry for them a minute ago? But people ain't paying all this money to watch the middle class. What's up, Tony? What's up, Kessler? Thank you. I'm talking about the NBA right now. Y'all follow me? Y'all got to follow me now. If people come into the gym to see Kessler, an actress, she is the drawing card. People come to see her. She should get the buck of the money. See, all of this TV money that's not being bought in by these other guys. You notice I ain't even calling those guys' names. Ain't nobody think about seeing. Let me show you something. The NBA tonight. If I didn't have to be, I'd be right there in the middle of this game. I'd be right there courtside tonight. Cooper Flag and Bronny James is breaking a record tonight for the amount of money paid to come and watch a summer basketball game. $2,500, might be more now, to get in on the floor. To get downstairs, $650. Just to get in is $200 to sit up there. Ain't nobody coming to see them other dudes on that team. Tony Washington, Gary Carter, y'all talk back to me. Agent, I want you to disagree with me. I want you. I'm just telling you how I feel about this stuff. Somebody just text me. I got you. The TV contracts is not being brought in by the middle class. It's being brought in by the handful of stars that the fans attach themselves to. Yo, when Dallas drafted that boy Cooper Flag, it was 7,000 people at the watch party. Right after that, they opened up the store. 7,000 people went in there. Probably Paul Morano was the first one in line to buy out the merchandise for Cooper Flag. They had to pay. That man said, Bronny who? Okay. No matter what you say about Bronny's basketball game, people want to come and see him. No matter what. You can talk about him. You can talk about this and think about it. If you want to talk about Bronny, then talk about how in the hell you give a guy $250 million. I'm talking about the big skinny dude from Chet Holmgren. $250 million. He averaged 15 and 8, and 2 blocks. 15 and 8? And you talking about Bronny? But I think about this. It's being brought in. All of this TV money is being brought in by a handful of stars. And the fans attach themselves to them. The man said, Bronny who? Michael Jordan. This is interesting. I'm learning. I'm talking to myself, learning. Pockets and seats is all that matters. What? Y'all think about this. They bring in television. They bring in the audience. They bring in the merchandise sales. And I think guys like Stephen Curry, I'm going to tell y'all something. When Golden State came to town, it's people asking me who I really don't even mess with. They wanted to get tickets to that game. I know that they hated to make that call. And I was out of town. It just so happened. I don't really mess with them, but hey, if y'all don't pay, I ain't getting them to you. Stephen Curry came to town. They couldn't find a ticket. Like I said, I think guys like Stephen Curry, I don't know how you feel about him. Not simply because he's a great player, because he's an amazing guy. But he's just really normal. Y'all, he at the golf tournament where I need to be right now. He at the golf tournament in Lake Tahoe right now, mocking the way LeBron. Y'all look it up. Mocking the way LeBron. Michael Jordan, I thought we were supposed to play golf. Hit me after the show. Mocking the way LeBron hit the ball. Right? Come on, LeBron, come on, we need you, brother. Craig Upchurch, what's up, baby? Craig Upchurch. me see. Greg Upchurch, answer a question for me. Did you ever make all conference first team? Did you ever make all conference first team when you was at U of H? I think you did. I'm not sure. Help refresh my memory. But I'm talking about Stephen Curry right now. He's just real normal. His parents did an amazing job of raising him. I know I saw your face up there. Man, you got to go to the gym. You got to go to TSU practice facility. I knew your name was up there. It got a picture of you up on the wall. Everybody who made first team all conference for U of H, y'all up on the wall. You're gonna be up there forever. You got to go in there and see it, man. It's amazing. I was just making sure you was up there because there's so many names up there. Rob Williams. Who else they had? Dad, I didn't know George Gervin's son, Lil G. I didn't know G Gervin made all conference first team. So all conference people up on the wall in the gym. You got to go see it, man. You got to go see yourself up there. You immortalized forever up there in their practice facility. But let me keep going about Steph and how I feel about this NBA and this new CBA, and people feeling the middle class or the lower realm of the guys are being phased out. You know what I told a person the other day. You know what I call a role player in the NBA? Right, a millionaire. That's what I call it, millionaire. That's what I call him. But he just normal. I think Stephen Curry is worth $150 to $2 million a year, just like Messi is in soccer. Robert, what he brings? The reason they built that new stadium out there, the Chase Center, is because of him. And the Chase Center is making money over hand over fist. Even the women basketball team is sold out. Because the union for years has acted as a detriment to the stars. So you got guys that will make 30 or 40 millions that I think should be making 10. Y'all know some. The stars. I'm talking about the top players in the league now. Boy, I got 6 minutes to get this out. Are all making $100 million a year less than they're worth. Hold on. The top 10 star players in this league, to me, are all making $100 million a year less than they're worth. Y'all, that's $1 billion. And that billion goes back to the middle class. They spread it. And I think they're overpaid for their contributions. I think about Philly when Tobias Harris was playing there. This man was making $40 million. Tobias Harris. And then they brought in Caleb Martin. And I guess he's making 10. And I bet you won't miss a beat. Tobias Harris making all that money. Can't play dead in a Tarzan movie. Y'all don't even talk about it. Some people on here don't even know who he is. Kessler probably don't even know who he is. And reason I say this, in economics, there are assets that are fungible and there are assets that are irreplaceable. Thank you, Miss Rosie. Y'all hear me? And the assets, in the league that are irreplaceable are Curry, LeBron, and Durant, and guys like that. I told y'all what Durant gonna do to this economy. And of them, you can bring, if you got them, you can just bring in 5 guys from Europe, or you can bring in guys from the G League. You can bring in guys from the moon. And it wouldn't make a dramatic difference if you got one of these guys on your team. I remember, y'all, when KD left, Damian Lillard and Chris Paul, all them talking, and LeBron, them talking, yeah, let's see what Steph gonna do now. He ain't got KD. He said, hold my beer. He don't get hurt this year. Houston Rockets beat the main brains out, man, and messed them up for the next round. But let me keep going. As long as you have core players, just like in the movie business. In the movie business, if you are the third guy in the movie, I'm trying to put it something that y'all gonna, you don't ask what the first guy in the movie is making. You just happy that you are not one of the 95% of the Screen Actors Guilds that don't even have a job. I know this sounds harsh, but Robert, you're usually so nice. This business. But economically, it makes sense. I think the best sport on television, and I don't watch it, but NFL football. The NFL, when they founded this league, the teams basically shared the revenues equally. I'm not saying 100%, but largely equal. Watch this. And so, if the Super Bowl ended up being the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers, their TV people are not going to go crazy and say, oh my God, this is like would be the end of the world. We got these two people, they don't know. But in the NBA, teams don't share equally. So a team like the Lakers and the New York Knicks, I'm just giving you round numbers, probably make $6 million a game in revenue. Just that's theirs. It stay there. And teams like Charlotte and small markets like Milwaukee, they make about 600,000. So you can really, you can really meaningfully compete. Conversely, on the player side, I think on the teams need to be, I don't know. I think the teams need to be a little bit more socialistic, just a little bit. I think the teams need to share more so it's more parity economically so everybody can pay their top players. When teams are going after players, everybody should be able to go after players. On the player side, it's actually the opposite. The union is completely socialistic. They are robbing from the rich to feed the middle class. Most of my career, I had stars. I wanted them to get paid. There's so much corruption in this age in business now. Oh, it's 2:00. It's crazy. I don't think it's not reflect economic reality. It's just the way these people even picking agents, and it's just y'all is different. That a guy like Kyle Kuzma, 80% of what LeBron makes, it's absurd. The problem is not the owners, it's the lawyers. The lawyers make rules and they don't understand the economic impact of the rules that they're making is going to have on the game. I'll give you an example and I'm going to get out of here. Back in 1995, the owners were pissed off that the rookies were making so much money. Guess what? Guess who had a rookie named Penny Hardaway come out? They got mad. I didn't care. What's the boy name? Sean Bradley. Wouldn't sign. He was the number 2 pick. Wouldn't sign for that little money. We asked for all of it. Then Chris Webber came behind us. He's a 1 year younger than Penny. He just added a year to the contract, and he came in with his deal. The reason it's important is that the rookies were making so much money is because it was no free agency. It was no free agency until 1996. Unrestricted free agents I'm talking about. If you were a good player, let's say Alex English, they never got offers from nowhere else because the teams knew if they make them an offer, the home team could match it. They had the right of first refusal. So you're wasting your time. I might want Craig Upchurch to play on my team. I said, Eric, I want you on my team. And guess what? They had right of first refusal. They said, okay, they can just offer Eric said, no, I'm gonna give you this here, and you got to go back to them. Like I think in '85, Pat Ewing became the highest paid player in the history of the league. Not the highest paid rookie. By 55%. He made 55% more than Kareem before he ever dribbled a basketball. And Danny Ferry did the same thing in 1990. The highest paid player in the history of the league. While a lot of veterans didn't like that. And it raised the bar for the great veterans. If a rookie is worth $3 million, what should I make if I'm Kareem? I got 5 championships. To show you how poorly, and I got to get out of here, to show you how poorly the market is kept up, I'll give you some numbers that'll blow your mind. Okay? Give you these. In 1996, which was the first year of unrestricted free agency, the NBA, watch this, the NBA salary cap was $24.3 million per team. Per team. $24.3 million per team. Michael Jordan signed a 1 year deal for $30 million. Did I tell y'all what? Hold up. The cap was $24 million. Michael Jordan signed a deal for $30 million. That's 120% of the cap. He over the cap. Let's say today, the cap is $140 million. And LeBron just signed a deal for $50 a year, right? So the cap has gone up, 60 to 70%. And LeBron's salary has gone up 70%. Completely out of whack with the changing economy. See, the reason the salary cap is going up, the reason that the teams are making more money is not because of the billionaire owners. It ain't them. It's because players like Kevin Durant and Curry and LeBron, these guys, that's why they don't want these guys to retire. Because the TV station, I'm leaving here. I'm going to give y'all the rest on Monday. But because the people, the big TV money, they want to make sure these guys on TV. It ain't because of the owners. The owner ain't that they some great businessmen. It's because of these dudes. People want to watch them on TV. And the network pays an enormous amount of money. Adam Silver did a great job of negotiating that deal. But ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to tell you is because it's the stars, and the stars are not being compensated like they're supposed to. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to put a fork in that right there. And I'll see y'all. But I got to get out and celebrate my birthday. Ooh, I'm cutting off lights out. I ain't mean to cut it off already. And but I'll see y'all on Monday, okay? Well, I might. Okay, I might. Well, I don't know yet, but I'll see y'all later. I'm out of here. Bye.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.